In my last video, I share about the trend, the development of the university in the U.S. and Hong Kong from a very conservative, traditional Christianity to more liberal or even anti-Christ, democracy, we can say that. Okay, they just use the term democracy for their own benefits. Okay, so we can see that the trend has gone astray from Christian based, from faith based to anti-Christ concept. And how about in Hong Kong? This video I'll share more about Hong Kong development. Just now in the past video, I share about how proud it is to become one of the alumni of that famous university. And actually, before some bad thing happened, I already had some worry. I have already got the concept that the university has already gone to the opposite side, gone astray. Okay, starting from the new principal. Of course, the new principal, just like the new president, he can control the development, he can influence the development, and it all depends on how this principal or president can come into his position. Of course, in the last administration, U.S. Presidential administration, you know how the presidents come, you know how he has won his presidency. And just like this university in Hong Kong, before this principal the previous principal is very good. He has been the principal for many years, and then he is a very well-known, highly respected academic professor. So, actually, before not just this principal, all those principals for all those different principals in this famous university in Hong Kong. Actually, all of them are well-known, very famous academic figure. If they are not good at academic research, academic performance, they cannot get this access to become the principal of not only the famous university in Hong Kong. Actually, this university ranked very high, always ranked before 10 in the world ranking, in the world university ranking. So to become, and then the Hong Kong system also can attract many caliber with good academic performance and standard, and with good administration and pro-democracy, pro-freedom people to come to Hong Kong to be the principal. You know, the salary in Hong Kong is not lower than other countries, even high, can be higher. And then many people like to work in Hong Kong in the past if provided with housing and anything. Actually, Hong Kong is good. Of course, the principal's housing is really wonderful in Hong Kong. It is like, of course, in the U.S., there are so many that kind of big one-story or two-story housing with a good yard. But in Hong Kong, it's so rare. Only those billionaires can occupy, can live in that kind of housing, and up in the hill. Okay, and then with of course, you don't need to spend any penny. All are provided. Okay, and so this is the principal's house. It is just inside our university property. And then we have the chance to walk past by, but of course cannot enter, but walk past by the principal house, and then we all like it very much. And then during some event we can be invited inside. Of course, maybe you are from student union or from any special sector, you might be invited to be the guest of the principal, right? Maybe I have the chance to enter, but maybe I have missed it because I've been the vice editor in chief in the Hong Kong U media publication. Okay, so but I always pass by. my student residence is just one block below the principal's residence. So I always walk back. And actually, after this principal, then a new principal come. Once he has come, I have already realized that of course, during that year, Hong Kong has already under some changes. I can see that even though before 2019. And then this principal coming just maybe 1 year or half year before 2019, I can always see that this principal is totally different from the others. And then I'm already very worried about the future development and the character of this principal, or what he is planning to do in this university. I want to emphasize it is before 2019. Okay, so once he come, he called for a meeting for all those alumni. So I want to find out what kind of principal he is. And then, to my surprise, as the principal of the well-known university, and then you are accepting all those alumni from all different sectors. They are all famous persons, successful persons, bright persons. You should show how you love this university. You should show your great idea, your great concept to run that famous university in Hong Kong, when Hong Kong is still enjoying democracy, freedom, and first class worldwide university level. But what can I hear from his presentation is, please donate. Actually, you don't need to ask the alumni to donate. Of course, they will donate. And then in the past, all those funding mostly are donated by the alumni who has already entered into different sessions, different professions in Hong Kong, already occupy all those key position in Hong Kong in all professions. You still need to ask them to donate, and then nothing more, just donate. And then it seems very urgent. It is a urge for the alumni to donate. But it seems that I don't feel any concern, not too concerned about me or Hong Kong, concerned about the future development in Hong Kong. How can you develop our university further? Not just from maybe rank 10 to rank first or second or third, but at least you keep this record, okay, to be within the top 10 in worldwide in just a small city. We are already so proud of it. But now I heard nothing about how you will build up our university, how you develop, and then especially even before 2019, the situation actually has become tense already. You all heard all what happened in 2016 and before that. Hong Kong is already under some unrest. Of course, at that time, not bad yet, but you can foresee, right? You can. You try to unite the alumni, try to educate alumni once more that when Hong Kong is undergoing unrest or development, maybe a downgrade development, what you should prepare yourself, what you should do to fight for Hong Kong as one of the persons who benefit from the Hong Kong free education, for the Hong Kong best education. You should be dedicated to contribute yourself to Hong Kong if Hong Kong needs you in the future unrest or any persecution. Will you stand up for Hong Kong? Stand to those who destroy Hong Kong democracy, freedom, and Hong Kong modernized education system. What I need is donate. And then few months later, of course, already 2019, some things happen, and then a few universities already under a very tense situation. All the students get ready, prepare for something bad happen to the university, and then even my university later maybe I should thank God that later this university hasn't gone through any disaster like other university, but it is at the verge, okay, just a few days before the breaking out, and then I'm so worried because the main road from my home to that university actually is only 15 minutes driving by bus. But already the main road is cut, is blocked, no more bus. Okay, so but I'm so worried about my so worried about all those still studying in the university. I'm afraid that they will be caught, they will be hurt, or anything. I'm just worried about that because I am one of their alumni, and then in the past I do have some contact with them in some conference, in some meeting, in some training, in some activities. I know some of them, so I walk. I walk for 2 hours because there's no bus. Even the road is blocked. Even taxi, you cannot take taxi. And then because I was born in that region, I'm very familiar with the hiking through the hills to my university. And then because the main entrance, main road is blocked, but the entrance, just now I talked about the principal's housing, it is located in another entrance in the middle hill, okay, which is occupied by those rich persons. But there is a road throughout the hill to this entrance at the back in the mid-level of the hills. So I walk from my home at the foothill and then walk up and then pass through all the mountains, not really high. In Hong Kong, you know that it's not really high. And 2 hours walking, walk through those river, walk those rocks, walk those not proper trail. You know, very often we don't have proper trails. And then we just walk through those paths alongside the trees, the hills, and then up and down. And at that time I'm not young, okay, only for a few years ago, not too long, but I still can manage to walk along from my home to the back of this university. I want to at least to see from the hilltop to see what happened to this university. Is all the entrances blocked, including the entrance at the mid-level? And then I found that the back entrance not blocked, maybe because of the principal's house. He lists exit, right? And then all those mid-level people are there. They also need exit. So this entrance at the back is not blocked, okay? And then that is still looks safe, looks peaceful, no police car, no police, nothing. So I enter by this entrance, and then to see what happened in the university inside. Yes, all those students get ready for food, for anything. Of course, it doesn't look like a university in which the students are studying. I'm so worried about them. I know what they're planning to do. Of course, I'm worried. I pray for them. I'm not sure what will happen. I'm just so worried. And that since there is an entrance, so in the coming few days, I still go and try to at least to see that they are safe. They're still safe. Nothing bad happened yet. Although I can see that all the other entrance, especially the main road entrance, actually. I've never seen that kind of face in my life because I was born in Hong Kong. I was brought up in Hong Kong, and I was never in war region, in poor region, and so it is horrible to see how Hong Kong become that kind of place. You can see it from the press, from the news. I don't need to mention. And then what I see and discuss about this principle, I will tell you in the coming video.